Alice saw her husband in Morgana's livestream, but instead of getting angry, she even sent Morgana a gift. And this wasn't the first time she discovered her husband's betrayal. In her previous life, not long after Alice married Evan, Evan passed away. Alice lived alone for the next 20 years. But one day she got into a car accident, and shockingly saw Evan, who had been dead for 20 years, appear right in front of her, with another woman in his arms. Only then did she realize Evan had betrayed her, but with a sudden explosion, Alice opened her eyes again, and found herself back at home. Evan walked up to her, and told her they had to attend a birthday party that evening. Alice hadn't fully processed what was happening, until she got into the car and confirmed she had truly been reborn. At that moment, Morgana sent a message. Evan quickly turned his phone face down. Alice tested him by asking if he still loved her. Evan hit the brakes abruptly, and changed the subject, saying they had arrived. Only then did Alice realize that from this point on, he had already begun betraying her. As they walked into the building and passed a door, Evan suddenly said he forgot something and had to go back. Alice peeked through the door window, and saw that the person inside was Morgana. She intended to see what Evan was really up to, but Evan's friend came over, and brought her into a private room. Shortly after, the friend came to tell Alice that Evan had to return to the office. But when she went to the restroom, she caught Evan and Morgana being intimate. Morgana said, pitifully, that she didn't want to come between someone else's marriage. Evan quickly reassured her that he had already figured out a way to leave Alice. Little did he know, Alice was also planning to leave him. After returning home, Alice saw Evan again in Morgana's livestream, but she didn't get angry. Instead, she quietly sent Morgana another gift. That evening, Evan came home with a small cake for Alice, but a bite had already been taken out of the cake. Soon after, Alice received a taunting message from Morgana, saying she was the one who took the bite. Alice looked at Evan with disappointment, and quietly left the room. Since the next day was their wedding anniversary, they were supposed to take wedding photos. But Morgana suddenly rushed out, claiming someone was trying to hurt her. Evan immediately became furious, and told Alice to try on the wedding dress alone, before leaving with Morgana in his arms. Alice wasn't angry. Instead, she had all the wedding dresses packed up, and told them to put the cost on Evan. After going home, Alice called her mother, and asked her to arrange a helicopter. She was going to fake her death and disappear. Her mother agreed immediately, because she had long seen that Evan was no good. Then Alice burned all her photos with Evan. The next day, her mother called and said everything was ready. Evan happened to overhear the call. He asked what was being arranged. Alice lied and said she was going abroad for a meeting. Seeing something off in her expression, Evan quickly said he didn't mean to abandon her, and added that